This morning, issues continue in Waterbury after a water main break 20 days ago. Your reporter Anna Stansfield joins us live right near that area on Huntington Avenue, where crews have been working on those repairs for weeks. Anna, good morning to you. So right now, some of those people waking up once again under a boil water advisory.
Hey, Caitlin, good morning. That's right. About 1,500 homes and businesses right now are under a boil water advisory after they lost water back on Sunday. You can see here the road is still closed here on Huntington Avenue as crews continue to work. But at this point, it looks like those people are probably starting to lose some patience. Nearly 3 weeks ago, a break in one of the city's largest and oldest high-pressure water mains. For days, water poured into the streets. Waterbury's mayor saying that leak has finally been stopped. As work continues, though, so does the impact on neighbors. A scheduled repair shutting off water again over the weekend for more than 1,000 families, all of them now under a boil water advisory. Now, testing to lift that advisory will happen this morning. Results could take up to 24 hours, though, to get back. Another update on the timeline here. It could be weeks until we see some final repairs on Huntington Avenue. That's because of mainly some outside factors. In the midst of all of this happening, the city's other water main on Thomaston Avenue was undergoing scheduled repairs. The mayor says those repairs need to be completed first before crews here on Huntington Avenue can get in and completely make these final repairs to make sure the city doesn't go completely without water. So again, these repairs could take about weeks before these boil water advisories. Hopefully, people will be able to start using their faucet water starting next morning. I'm your reporter in Waterbury, Anna Stansfield, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Anna, thank you.